So I just recorded my entire YouTube video and I had no audio. So I'm doing this all over again. Anyway, I am Kenya with Infinite Shine. I have on my new glasses. They are definitely got me shining with this ring light glowing into it. I hope you are having a good week so far. And I plan to go over this week's topic. So this week's topic is 4 steps to building confidence. So we're still talking about that, of course, because that's what this channel is about. Again, this is a YouTube channel that is focused on building personal growth, building confidence, and being the best person you can be. So this week we are talking about 4 steps to building confidence. 4 steps to building confidence, and we're going to talk about what that looks like. But before we do that, let's kind of recap of last week. So last week we talked about affirmations. Affirmations meaning speaking positively about yourself and affirming certain characteristics for yourself. So for me, it was trying to encourage myself and be more proactive with being a go-getter, because at times I may struggle with procrastination, and I'm trying to be very careful what I say, because it's like whatever you say, take it in, boom. So in the past I struggled with procrastination, and so my affirmation was, Kenya, you are a go-getter. So I said to say this in the mirror, or if you didn't feel comfortable with that, write it down. If you want to take it a little further, you can also record yourself saying in just the audio, and then kind of stick it in your ear and hear that throughout the day. So anyway, so recapping with that. Now, I hope you did your homework, because I did mine. I did do it. I did miss some days, but that's okay. I kept it going. I'll give myself like a B-ish, and as far as keeping up with it, and as far as it actually working and I'm becoming a go-getter. So I will say that I did work on some projects that I'm keep pushing to the side. So I am working towards that, being a go-getter type of person. And it's not that I just sit around and don't want to do it. It's just like I got like my hands in 15,000 different things. So I got to work on that too. I got to put an affirmation together as far as not spreading yourself thin. Okay, anyway, so that was last week. Yes, you can continue to do that like forever. You can always pick something positive that you want to work on with yourself and do those affirmations, okay? All right, so this week we are talking about 4 steps to building confidence. So let's go over there and talk about that now. Get your notepad, because this will be something that you can write down. Let's get into these steps. Number one to building confidence is one of the simplest things you can do, which is your outer appearance. Your outer appearance. Now, who doesn't like to look good? Well, I shouldn't say that, because there's probably are some who do not look good, but what looks good to one person may not necessarily look good to another. But when I say your outer appearance, I mean, just being clean, well kept. So I don't know if I should be doing this video or not, because I mentioned earlier about did the complete audio video without audio, and now my phone died. So I got a little juice. Let me get this going. I'm gonna talk fast. I talk fast anyway. So I talked about outer appearance, looking good, smelling good, having your hair together makes a huge difference in how you feel. We know that. I mean, everybody knows that. Pull out your best outfit and it's like, boom, you like exude this great confidence out of nowhere. So that's one of the first things you can do, is working on your outer appearance, okay? So that's number one. So number 2 in these steps to building confidence is practice positive thinking. Okay, practice positive thinking. So we talked about affirmations. That's like a form of positive thinking, right? About yourself. Sometimes we may slip out something negative about ourselves, and no. We don't want to do that. We want to practice positive thinking, speaking positive things about yourself, and just overall, even about others, speaking positive about others. So I want to share a story real quick. So this story is about having a positive attitude, positive thinking. So my sister and I were traveling abroad to Ghana. And so the host ran into some issues where some of the things didn't work out like she had planned and like we had paid for. And so my sister and I, we didn't make a big, huge fuss about it. First of all, we was happy as heck to be traveling to Ghana. Everybody don't get a chance to do that. So I'm having an evening. I'm like so determined to get this video completed, but I'm running into so many issues. So if you see, my background's a little bit different now because I had to move to another room. Let me get a sip of water. Okay, so the story, back at the story. So the story, or I say an example of having a positive attitude, positive thinking. So my sister and I were traveling abroad to Ghana, and our host actually ran into an issue where some of the things that she had planned out that we had paid for, it was actually a bigger group. It wasn't just my sister and I. And so some of the things did not work out, wasn't available, or wasn't, as she had planned. And so, if we had a negative attitude or just, cry and whine about, oh no, this, that, and another, it would have made things even worse, Instead of doing that, we just saw the good in, first of all, just traveling to Ghana. Like I said, who gets an opportunity to do that on a regular basis all the time? That was a blessing as it is. We're like, oh no, we're going to make the best of this trip. We're going to make the best of this trip. And instead of focusing on the negative, we're going to focus on the positive, and we're going to focus on solutions to our problems or issues that we had. And then so, of course, it made for a better mood for us, for all of us. And we really enjoyed that trip, even without the amenities and things that we thought we were going to have. I mean, it was one of the best trips that I have had. So that makes a huge difference in having a positive mindset. It really takes the stress out of a lot of things, and it just makes things go just so much more smoother, so much more smoother. So having that positive, practicing positivity and having that positive mindset, it's like gold. It's gold. So number 3 is affirming your worth and your value. So letting others know your value can be how you carry yourself. Know that you're setting boundaries for yourself, letting others know that they can't cross the line with certain things. When it comes to you, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and not letting others do or say whatever they want to you. Okay, so that's number 3. And number 4, what kind of ties into number 3, knowing who you are, right? Because knowing who you are, you will not allow others to do X, Y, and Z for you. All right, thank you for staying here the whole time. If you stay here the whole time, kudos to you. And I hope you can utilize these 4 steps towards your personal growth, no matter where you are in your growth. The reminders are just like so phenomenal to be able to use, even if you are at such a higher level of confidence. I always say, on the outside looking in, everybody may look a certain way, but you never know what others are feeling or dealing with on the inside. You may look the part of having confidence, and that's good. I do say fake it till you make it. But, just know, I'm saying this for those who probably are struggling and they're just having a hard time. Just know, just because you see someone who's, exude this confidence, doesn't mean that they may be not struggling on the inside. We don't wish that for anyone, but I do want to say that they also too, you also too, rather, should be able to fake it till you make it. Walk in a room with billionaires like you belong there, Okay. All right. This is Kenyon with Infinite Shine. Please subscribe. Like it if you like something you hear. If you just heard one word or one sentence you like, please subscribe and share. And if you have a comment you want to make, please do that as well. All right. Until next time. And don't forget to shine.